Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to see how we can create a WhatsApp chatbot which can automate the WhatsApp conversation for my pharma business. Now, I have already created this WhatsApp chatbot. I'm going to open my WhatsApp and I'm going to send a message. Do you offer home delivery? I have sent this message. Let's wait for the reply. Now, if I receive the reply, this is going to show us the WhatsApp chatbot which I have created using Pabbly Chatflow is working fine. Here it has sent me this message. Yes, we offer home delivery. Key details, delivery area, order and charges. Then we have the rest of the details. So we have received a very detailed reply. I'm going to ask, I want to talk to a pharmacist. And here I have received this message. Sure, I'll connect you with one of our licensed pharmacists and you can assist who can assist you further. So I'm going to ask a final question. Do you have skincare products? Let's send this message. Wait for the reply. So you see whatever question I'm sending, it is giving me a proper detailed reply for all of the queries. This is how your AI agent is going to work. And for this query also I have received this message. Yes, we do. We carry personal care and basic skincare items such as these things. These are available for home delivery or store pickup. So this is how your AI agent or a WhatsApp chatbot will start working if you create this chatbot using Pabbly Chatflow for your business. If you also want to learn how you can do this, let's start creating this from the beginning. So here in this video, we are going to see how we can create a WhatsApp chatbot which can automate our WhatsApp conversation. For this, I am going to first visit Pabbly Chatflow. To visit Pabbly Chatflow, we have to write www.pabbly.com/chatflow in the browser. And after browsing the website, we need to sign in to our Pabbly Chatflow account. On the top right corner, we can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on the sign in. And if you are a new user, click on the sign up for free. And this will give you 100 credits free on monthly basis. You can use these 100 credits and check whether it fits your business or not, and when you feel ready to upgrade, you can use this code SHUYT to get maximum benefits on your Pabbly yearly and lifetime deal. Once you pay for this lifetime deal, you get access to all the features that to forever. Here, as I'm an existing user, I'll click on sign in, and here all Pabbly apps page has appeared which is showing me all the Pabbly applications. I'll select this Pabbly Chatflow Access now, and I will be landed towards the app dashboard of Pabbly Chatflow, where I will be able to find the credit allotted, credit consumed, credit remaining, and the WhatsApp number added. To add your WhatsApp number to your Pabbly Chatflow account, simply click on this add WhatsApp number, click on this WhatsApp connect, which is a preferred method, or you can also use a manual token to connect your WhatsApp to your Pabbly Chatflow. If you want to get the step-by-step process, the detailed video is given in the description. You can check that out. Also on the left-hand side, we have very most important features of Pabbly Chatflow. The detailed video is given in the description. You can check that out. Now on the left-hand side, we have this option of AI Assistant. Let's open this. Here I've landed towards the AI Assistant page. We can see the total AI Assistant, active AI Assistant, and the inactive AI Assistant. To create a new AI Assistant, I simply have to click on this Add AI Assistant, and let's first name it as Pharma Care, and then click on this Add AI Assistant. Here I've landed towards this page from where I'm going to start creating this AI Assistant. Over here we have this first one as AI instructions. In the drop down, I have all the instructions type. The instructions are AI agent, custom prompt, example, sales agent, language tutor, and all of these. I'm going to select it as AI agent. As soon as I select the instruction type, the instructions are automatically added. You can enhance the instructions according to the requirement. Then we have this AI configuration, set how the creative AI answers are. 0 means more focused, 1 means more creative. If I go from 0 to 1, the creativity of how this AI is answering will enhance. I'm going to keep it as 0.7. The AI to use will be OpenAI. The model will be GPT-5 mini. Then we have this API key. Now in the help desk, a hyperlink is provided. If I click on this, I will be redirected towards API keys page of OpenAI. To create a new token, you simply have to click on this create new secret key. First, you have to provide the key name. So let's say the key is test. The project will be default project. The permissions will be all, and then you simply have to click on this create secret key. A new API token will be provided, which you have to copy and paste that over here, after which you have to click on this connect. OpenAI key saved successfully. Then we have this AI Assistant settings, under which we have all these options: header message, footer message, stop keyword, and retry attempt. Under the AI Assistant settings, if you want the header message and the footer message, you have to toggle on these buttons, enter the message, and it will start displaying. Then we have the stop keyword. So you have to toggle on this button, and whenever someone or a user send this particular stop keyword, the AI agent will stop replying. So you have to enter and press enter. In this manner, you have added the stop keyword. You can add as many as stop keywords as you want. Then we have this retry attempt. Now here the valid range is 1 to 10. Whenever the AI agent is not not able to resolve the queries, this retry attempt is given to the AI agent. Then we have this fallback message. I have entered this fallback message, but it is not necessary that whenever this particular message is sent, only then the AI agent is going to respond. It is going to respond based on any message. Moving on towards the next part, here we have this knowledge source. So I'm going to select as upload file. I'm going to click on this cloud, and I have already downloaded the file which I'm going to add. I'm going to click on this cloud, and then I'm going to go towards the downloads. Select the file, open this, and then click on this upload. As the file is uploaded, I'm going to click on that file and insert it. In this manner, I have uploaded the file. Now if I open the file which I have created in my Google Documents, so AI WhatsApp agent for pharmacies, I have given the business overview, service offered, business hours, delivery coverage, contact details, products available. I have added all the available details there. So this is how I have created the AI agent. I have put all the details of my business, product and service like you can see. So you have to also create a very detailed knowledge base like this. Add all the details of the product, service and business which you are running, and after that you have to go towards this file and download this in .txt or .pdf format. After the file has been downloaded, you have to upload in the manner I have uploaded. Moving on towards the assistant interface, I am going to enter the heading name as this. Then I am going to enter the subheading. So over here you can see that if you want, you can keep the subheading. If you want to remove it, you can remove it. Then we have this initial message. You can add two initial message. I have added one only, using which the AI agent reply to the initial messages of the user. Then we have this display by powered by Pabbly, where if you disable this, it will be removed from here. If you have enabled this, it will be appearing here. Then we have this footer text, where I've added privacy policy, and in the footer link I've added link to privacy policy. Then we have this user first message. Now whenever this particular message is sent by the user, only then the AI agent is going to respond. It is not going to respond based on any message. Then we have this user first message. Now over here I have written I need help. Now it is not necessary that whenever this I need help is sent, only then the AI agent is going to respond. It is going to respond based on any message. Then we have this styling. So the theme mode is light. If you want, you can select it as dark also, and it will change over here. Then we have this assistant shape as circle, square, rounded, square. Then we have this background color, text color. So you can set this according to the requirement. I'm going to keep it as default only. The header profile picture, assistant profile picture and background picture can also be uploaded. You simply have to follow the process as we have followed while uploading the knowledge base. After doing all this, you have to toggle on this button to keep this AI agent active, and then you have to save this. If you do not save this, all this will be lost, and here it is, AI assistant saved successfully. You can also embed this AI assistant using this code to your website, and whenever someone clicks on that, they will be redirected towards the WhatsApp conversation. Moving on towards the final part, on the left hand side you can see this inbox. Now I'm going to tell you how you can enable this AI assistant to a particular group of contacts, to a particular contact, or to all the contacts. Now here I am on my chat. I have to toggle on this button, select the AI assistant which I have created, and then simply save this. In this manner I have enabled this AI assistant to this particular chat. Doing this manually and to particular chats is very time consuming, and that's why what we can do, we can enable the AI assistant to a particular group of contacts. For that, on the left hand side we can see the settings. I'm going to open inbox settings in a new tab. After landing towards the inbox settings, if I scroll down, I have this option of AI auto reply settings. I have kept this enable AI auto replies on. Please make sure that you do the same, and then you have to select the list, select the AI assistant to that particular list, add more rules, select another list, select another AI assistant to that particular list, save all the rules, and in this manner a particular AI assistant will be assigned to a particular group of contacts or to all the contacts. So in this manner you can assign the AI assistant to a particular group of contacts or to all the contacts. Now if you have any doubts, you can comment down this video below and we will try to resolve it as soon as possible. You can stay tuned to our channel for learning more such interesting WhatsApp chatbots, and before you go, if you plan to upgrade, do not forget to use the code SHUYT to get maximum benefits on your Pabbly yearly and lifetime deal. Thanks for watching. Not only this chatbot, you can create multiple such chatbots using Pabbly Chatflow. Now if you want to know the pricing plans which Pabbly provide, you can check out the link given over here. If you have any queries, you can mail us at sales@pabbly.com, and if you have any doubts, you can comment down this video below and we will try to resolve it as soon as possible. You can subscribe to our channel, and thank you so much for watching.